Good evening to all. I'm extremely happy to be back and talking to you. I had a very bad viral fever, extreme high fever, and I was bedridden. I couldn't get up from the bed, and along with the fever, so many other symptoms were there. But the best part is that I'm getting well, and during this time, I learned quite a few things which I am going to share with you later on. But an interesting thing I'm going to talk about, that is like when we try to concentrate on something, our mind starts wandering, and that's a very common problem with all of us. Suppose in the era of mobile, lot of us have lost our concentration a lot. We say we can't concentrate on things for a longer time period, and sometimes for a shorter period also, like we can't go for good books, can't go for serious readings, we can't sometimes watch things because we are so used to watching those short span of reels. Those are interesting, all of us do that, all of us are the victim of technology. But considering that interesting fact is this, that while you try to concentrate, we all have observed that the mind rushes. It formulates thoughts and stupid things in nanoseconds, which might not we have imagined when we are in our conscious mind. So the Buddhist philosophy says, when you first sit down to concentrate on the breath, you will be struck by how incredibly busy the mind actually is. It jumps and gibbers, it veers and bucks, it chases itself around in constant circles, it chatters, it thinks, it fantasizes, daydreams. Don't be upset about that. It's very natural. When your mind wanders from the subject of meditation, just observe the distraction mindfully. That what is actually distracting us. And I believe it's very difficult to observe all of the thoughts, because in fraction of seconds we are used to so many of thoughts that we can't even take a note of. I share an interesting story with you. While I was extremely unwell, I couldn't come out of the bed, and due to the medicinal side effects, I couldn't sleep at night. So most of my nights are very sleepless, and one night I was having too much of pain due to antibiotics, because I'm not very prone to antibiotics. It doesn't suit my stomach. My gut health is not that strong. So I tried to hold on my japmala, and I started doing japa. Well, initially it was very difficult because I could not concentrate, and in fraction of seconds so many thoughts were there, and so many absurd thoughts were there, so many unnecessary, so many things which I have never thought of. I don't know where from they were coming, and I couldn't stop it. And that was something, the mind plays we call mind as a monkey, and I realized it is more than a monkey. It dances like hell, and it makes you dance like hell. But somehow I managed to grab my attention, and since I was in so much of pain, I was constantly chanting and chanting and chanting, and later on I was okay. So that was something very interesting happened. And during this time of pain, it was extremely physical pain, so much of pain that I cannot narrate it this time, rather I don't want to. But what I have realized, that pain has made me realize that the happiness lies in this moment right now, because the other moment, what we perceive of to be happy and to perceive of, we imagine things, we put conditions on things. It is not like that. To have this moment of happiness, to have this moment of living fully, that is what is life all about. Because when you are sick, when your normalcy is gone, when you are not in that condition what you are used to do it, then you realize that what you have termed it as a very mundane, boring, very sort of uninteresting, that interests you a lot. After every morning when I used to get up and open my window and see the bright sunshine, the plants, the flowers in my plants, I found the world is so beautiful. It was always there, but I have not noticed it properly. Since I was in pain, my pain has made me realize to see all those beautiful things which I have neglected for a longer time. And I realized that happiness, which I have always thought of perhaps a thing which is going to, come in future or something conditional, yeah, it is sometimes, but that very moment I felt so happy and so graceful inside, because I could survive that illness, I could survive those pain, and I could feel that divine grace, that without that help, without that grace, I wouldn't have survived it. Trust me, it was that difficult. And therein lies the faith. And trust me, when you are all alone, it is all dark, no one is there beside you, it is your faith which keeps you alive. Thank you. Hope you have liked it. Sarve bhavantu sukhina, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschit dukha bhag bhavet. Let us not lose faith. Have faith. Thank you and good night.